ටවුන් එකේ විෂන් කෑකට ගියා නම් ඉවරයිනේ.
Vision Care. Vishwasaniya Dakma.
In a landmark case on Friday, Monsanto was ordered to pay $289 million in damages to former school groundskeeper Dwayne Johnson, who claimed that the weedicide he used in his work with glyphosate as its core ingredient caused his cancer, while his doctors say he is unlikely to live past 2020. Johnson's victory on Friday set a massive precedent for thousands of other cases, claiming Monsanto's famous herbicide causes non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. As the saga of the weedicide continues, Reuters quoted a spokesman for Germany's Ministry of Environment as saying that the use of glyphosate-based weed killers would be halted during the current legislative period, which ends in 3 years. Monsanto, acquired by Bayer for $63 billion, faces more than 5,000 similar lawsuits across the United States. The company plans to appeal the verdict. After the ruling by California jury, which deemed Monsanto failed to give adequate warning over risk of cancer its weed killer Roundup posed to users, shares of the Germany company fell more than 10%. In Sri Lanka, however, glyphosate was banned in 2014, only for the ban to be lifted on the 11th of July this year. It has since faced much criticism from various factions owing to its alleged harm to human health. Convening a media briefing yesterday, the Government Medical Officers Association charged that they will take legal action against the ad hoc manner in which glyphosate is being imported to the country.
According to law, Health Secretary's approval should be taken before importing pesticides to Sri Lanka. So if the Health Ministry is against pesticides, especially this glyphosate, how can his secretary give the approval for that? So we are asking whether the Health Secretary has given the approval for this. If not, we have to take legal action against this unhealthy move. So in future, we are going to legal action against these illegal activities.
Speaking exclusively from the California State University in the United States, Dr. Gunatilake meanwhile spoke on the medical and legal implications arising from the verdict given by San Francisco jurors on the use of glyphosate-based weed killer.
If the government does not rescind or revoke the relaxation of the glyphosate ban or revoke the glyphosate that relaxes the glyphosate ban, it opens up for lots of legal issues, legal complaints, not only against the government, but also against the pesticide companies and the pesticide registrar who has imported these chemicals. Like in the case of Mr. Johnson's, you don't have to prove that glyphosate exactly, glyphosate only ingredient that caused the cancer, or glyphosate is the only ingredient that causes health effects. They only have to prove that it was a substantial contributor to this health effect. And it makes the use of glyphosate really cost ineffective. It will be, if we use glyphosate, it will be at an enormous cost.
When First at 9 inquired on the implication of the U.S. court case against Monsanto, the Director General of Agriculture, Dr. W.M.W. Veerakun, however, affirmed that the use of glyphosate-based products does not harm the environment. When asked if the government will take action following the verdict against Monsanto, the Director General said that they hope to take up the matter at a meeting in the coming days, adding that decisions will have to be taken on a scientific basis.